Modern battlefields are filled with weapons designed to destroy steel.
Steel missiles that punch through armor.
Drones that hunt from above. And explosives powerful enough to erase buildings. By every prediction, tanks should have disappeared decades ago. And yet they are still here. Still fighting, still surviving. So the question is not why tanks exist, but how they manage to stay alive in a world built to destroy them. For more than 50 years, military experts have predicted the same outcome. They said tanks were too big, too slow, too visible. Every new generation of anti-tank weapons was supposed to end their relevance. From guided missiles to top-attack munitions to precision drone strikes. Each invention carried the same promise. This will finally kill the tank. But history tells a different story. Because tanks didn't survive by standing still. They survived by changing. Early tanks relied on one simple idea. Thicker armor equals better protection. That logic no longer works. Modern tanks are protected by layers, not walls.
Composite
armor, reactive armor, spaced armor. Each designed to disrupt, deflect, or confuse incoming threats. Instead of stopping a weapon outright, modern armor breaks its logic. The goal is not invincibility, but survival. Some modern tanks go even further. They don't wait to be hit. Active protection systems, radars, sensors, and countermeasures detect incoming missiles in milliseconds and destroy them mid-air. In this invisible duel, the tank is no longer just armor on tracks. It is a thinking system, reacting faster than human reflexes. Technology alone does not keep tanks alive. Crew survivability has become a central design priority. Separated ammunition storage, blow-off panels, fire suppression systems. Modern tanks are built with one goal above all. If the tank is hit, the crew must leave. Because a destroyed vehicle can be replaced, a trained crew cannot. Despite drones, missiles, and precision strikes, no other platform combines protection, firepower, and mobility quite like a tank. They are not perfect, they are not invincible, but they are adaptable. And in war, adaptability is survival. Tanks were never meant to be immortal. They were meant to endure. And as long as battlefields continue to evolve, tanks will evolve with them. Because the tank was never just a weapon.
It was an answer to a question war keeps asking. How do you survive when everything is trying to kill you?
Modern tank design is not born in laboratories
alone. It is written in after-action reports, in damaged hulls,
and in the quiet testimonies of crews who survived.
Every conflict leaves scars, and every scar becomes data. When a tank is hit, engineers don't ask what failed. They ask why it failed
and how to prevent it next time.
This is how tanks learn for decades. For decades, tanks feared enemies in front of them. Now, the greatest danger comes from above. Drones changed everything. Cheap, persistent, relentless.
They see what
soldiers cannot. They strike where armor is thinnest. And yet tanks did not disappear. They adapted again.
New counter-drone
systems. Electronic warfare, camouflage that hides heat signatures. Doctrine that keeps tanks moving, never alone.
Survival is
no longer just about armor. It is about awareness.
One of the biggest myths
about tanks is that they operate as solitary giants. In reality, a modern tank is part of a network. Infantry screens its blind spots. Drones scout ahead. Artillery suppresses threats beyond its reach. The tank becomes the center of gravity, not because it is invincible, but because it is integrated. Isolation kills tanks. Coordination keeps them alive. Modern tanks are not designed to avoid being hit. They are designed to absorb damage and keep fighting. Redundant systems, backup controls, manual overrides, even mobility is sacrificed if survival demands it. A tank that cannot move, but still protects its crew, has already done its job. This philosophy marks a shift from winning battles to enduring them. Will tanks survive the next generation of warfare? No one can say for certain. Hypersonic weapons, AI-guided swarms, autonomous strike systems. The threats are evolving faster than ever. But history suggests a pattern. Every time tanks are declared obsolete, they return, changed, hardened, smarter. Not because they are perfect, but because they adapt faster than the battlefield expects. Tanks do not survive by resisting change. They survive by embracing it. And as warfare enters an era of machines thinking faster than humans, the question shifts once again. Not can tanks survive, but what must they become to survive next?